Man, Nickelodeon messed up the airing of this show majorly. Hey guys, what's up? Sermon11 here with my review of Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, Episode 5, Mr. Pigeon. It's so weird going from Episode 2 to Episode 5. Like, what is even going on here? Anyways, I'm going to jump right into my review. The class has a fashion assignment to do, and Marinette, she does this stuff. You know, she gave Adrian a scarf in episode 1, or episode 2, I'm sorry. And I like that about her character. You know, it's different. You don't really hear about a character doing stuff like that often, you know, making their own things, doing, you know, sewing and all that. You don't hear about that. And remember the rich kid who's a jerk, you know, Chloe? Yeah, she wants to take Marinette's sketchbook to impress Adrian. And this guy must be the bee's knees because the ladies love him. And I still like that the show is set in France, you know, minus the explosions and everything. So there's a man in the park. He's feeding these pigeons and he's not supposed to be. You know, I guess it's like against the law or something. And you know what that means? Emotional problems, aka Akuma time. And he ends up becoming Mr. Pigeon, who can't fly for some reason but has the power to control pigeons. And it was weird because he had the pigeons like form various shapes, and one of the shapes he had them form was an airplane. He had like them flying in the sky as airplanes, and then he kind of like rides on them. I think it was like him either riding on them or like them carrying him around town. So yeah, he really doesn't have that much of a power. And Chloe's underling or whatever, she gets a picture of Marinette's design, and this reminds me of classic Nick shows, and that's not a good thing. I think we've outgrown the really childish ideas like that. You know, you are a bully, you have people under you that do your own work. It's just like that's such a like a classic cartoon sort of thing, but I just feel like it doesn't really work. And Marinette, she's working on her hat design, and pigeons are infesting the town. Marinette turns into Ladybug, and they have a nice first perspective view going on. It kind of reminded me of Mirror's Edge, and she runs into Cat Noir, and they're pretty much waiting on Mr. Pigeon. And did Cat Noir do Gundam style in this episode? Is this the direction we're going with cartoons these days? I guess you gotta stay current or something. And Cat Noir, he gets taken by the pigeons. Ladybug follows them, and they both end up getting captured in a cage. And Cat Noir, he uses his power, Cataclysm, to escape. And I really like this power. It can damage or destroy something. I thought there was going to be more to it, but even then I like the idea. I wish it was used in more fights. I don't think he actually uses it on people. I think he normally uses it to like destroy things. I don't know if we've seen him use it on people. Yeah, I don't think he'll do that. And so basically this black mass of power is built up in his hand, and it's cool. But the only thing is like it's the only thing. It's like with the Lucky Charm, he loses the power after he loses his powers after using it. And I don't get it though. Like, what are their powers? You know, the weapons, they become more agile. Again, I don't understand what their powers are, because to me, at least, it seems like they can't really do that much. And there was one more thing I want to talk about this because There was one more thing I wanted to talk about because I'm not going to cover it later. Wow. I'm blanking. I am blanking on what I wanted to talk about because this is probably the only video I can put it in. Whatever. Maybe I'll remember. So Mr. Pigeon, he escapes, and Cat Noir turns into... Oh, okay. I know what I want to talk about. Their powers. When their powers run out, they're like, I gotta go because my power is gonna run out. So they like run into like different places and stuff as their power is about to go out, so they don't see each other's identities. And it's so weird because like in later episodes they act like it's so normal. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go in this other room because my power is about to like not, my powers are done, so I gotta go. And then they go in the other room and it's like, okay, we gotta recharge for a few minutes, and then we're gonna put the costume back on. It's weird. It's such a weird plot line. It's awkward for superheroes. Just in this series, just in this city, it's awkward. You know, just in France, it's awkward, or this country, it's awkward for people to like do that. So Mr. Pigeon, he escapes, and Cat Noir turns into Adrian in a hotel. Ladybug figures out where Mr. Pigeon is, and they take him out. I don't really have to add any specific details. But there was this one scene which I liked, where they rush to Mr. Pigeon's whistle, which is where his power is coming from, and they all touch it, and I'm just like, Shaolin Showdown time, Gongi Tenpai. I still don't understand how Marinette can just fix everything, you know, anything that's broken while they're superheroes, or like just, I guess as a cause of Hawkmoth, or just like this whole superhero situation is fixed by her, you know. I don't understand that. How is she fixing everything? Can we get an explanation on that? How is the day saved? And a Lucky Charm is basically a hack, you know? You can get whatever you need in any situation. That's a hack. And they give each other fist bumps throughout the series, you know, after they like beat the villain or whatever, the villain of the episode. And it's like, fist pumps? Do you guys like each other and want to make babies, or is there a double friend zoning going on here? So Hawkmoth, he gives his speech, and Chloe has the same hat as Marinette at the end of the episode, but Marinette ends up winning as she can prove that it's her original design. And I like that, unlike the previous episode in which she lost with the gift situation. I'm going to talk about a potential spoiler, so again, this review is kind of unorganized, but like, yeah, I'm going to talk about a potential spoiler, so just leave the video like right now, because I'm going to say it. I feel like Hawkmoth is Adrian's dad. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know. It's just, I've been looking online to some certain theories. It's just like, Adrian's dad's not really around, and Hawkmoth spends all his time in a room. We don't really see Adrian's dad out and about that much, you know. It really goes together, and I think someone said even in the English version they have the same voice actor. I can't confirm that because I think I saw different names when I checked the wiki, but I'm not sure. Where was I at? Just a quick couple, you know, a couple of quick thoughts. I probably won't review every episode. I was going to say in the first episode review that I was going to review the first 6 episodes, yeah, but it's getting kind of redundant to go through these episodes again, and I'm just not that interested in it. Marinette, she likes Adrian in real life, but he likes her as a superhero. That's kind of a weird plot point. Again, this show is childish, but I feel like they should know each other. And also, I feel like the main characters could smile at the camera after something goes wrong for Chloe and say, I guess you got your comeuppance. That's a Nickelodeon reference, by the way. I'm sure some people won't get it. And I wish the random villains kept their powers, or maybe if they became like good guys, they keep their powers or something like that. But it seems like they have zero effect on the story anyways. And it's interesting that the creator has been involved in some French anime series such as Code Lyoko and Totally Spies. He seems like a cool guy just trying to make it. I just wish he could have gotten his original concept on TV. You know, some of the artwork from the original concept is beautiful. And the anime trailer, I still love that. Bryce Papenbrook, he is cool, but he's getting way too many roles in anime and cartoons. You know, he's just in everything. And I think my problem is that, like, he uses the same voice for every single character. Like, Adult Swim put up a lot of animes that he's in, and it's the same voice, you know. Switch it up. And I'm actually going to stop reviewing the show here. I just don't feel like it. I was thinking about reviewing it weekly, but right now it's just but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I enjoyed the Timebreaker episode, and I enjoyed the Pharaoh episode. I like that the Pharaoh had like multiple powers and stuff. I like that he could switch with that. I like the Timebreaker episode because it was like time travel and all that. That was pretty cool. And I like that there's somewhat of a mystery surrounding Ladybug because of that one episode. But that's about it. Anyways, that's my review. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on social media. I'm Surmo11. See you next time.